Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon for those who are based in Beijing and China. And we will start our presentation now. So today's topic is China Standards 2035 and what's going on for China National Standardization Strategy Outline process. So this is the agenda for today. First, as usually, we will make some introduction about SANSAC project, and then we will talk about the China Standards 2035 and its conclusions and the final reports. The third one is the China National Standardization Strategy Outline. First, who we are and the introduction about SANSAC project. SANSAC project is a seconded European standardization expert in China, and it is a visibility project co-funded by 5 European partners, which are first, European Commission. It is the executive body of European Union, and DigiGrow is a main partner who give us about 80% of the funding. And another one is European Free Trade Association, which is an intergovernmental organization, and their secretariat is based in Brussels, and the member states of them are non-European members. The other three are basically the European Standardization Organizations, SAM, SANELAC, and ETSI. What is SANSAC project about? SANSAC project promotes EU-China dialogues and cooperations in the area of standardization. And what we are doing is to set up the cooperations and collaboratives between Europe and China. SANSAC has already experienced 3 very successful phases from 2006 to 2009, 2009 to 2012, and 2014 to 2017. And now we are in the 4th phase, which is started from April 2018 and will last 3 years. SANSAC project is managed by SAM, and it is supported and guided by the steering committees involving the 5 partners in the previous slide. What we do, SANSAC project basically promote European and international standards in China. And we improve the contacts between project partners and different levels of Chinese administrations, industries, and standardization stakeholders. We also gather in the regulatory and standardization intelligence and information, and enhance the visibility and understanding of European standard systems in China, and to take technical lobbies if it is necessary. So basically, we have 5 key works all over China. Here list is the current priority topics. So on the left-hand side is the horizontal technical priorities, which covers Internet of Things, security, cyber and data, artificial intelligence, 5G in digitalization of industry, smart transportation, medical devices. And on the left-hand side, we basically analyze and focus on horizontal political issues. For example, China Standards 2035, and I will also add the China National Standards Strategy Outline, and OBOR, One Belt One Road initiatives. What is standards? What standards policy is for One Belt One Road, and how standards will play to support the progress and development of this initiative. We also focus on China standardization reform, which started from 2014 and is still going on, and the Made in China 2035, And we will also focusing on the institutional changes in Chinese government, which will influence the standardization system and also will influence the trade and technical barrier issues for European industries to exporting their products in China. We also focus on the market access issues, for example, CCC China compulsory certification and China telecommunication registration systems, or China medical devices registration systems. So this is all the introduction about the project, and now we will focus on what's going on for China Standards 2035. Actually, I did make some introduction about China Standards 2035 on 6th of February. But after that, in 27th of April, a very prestigious American communication or media made a report on the China Standards 2035, which is the CNBC article named "Power is Up for Grabs," behind China's plan to shape the future of next generation technology. So basically, they focus on the analysis of China high technology innovations and the market strategy and also the standards. So the key points about the of this article of NBC is listed here. So basically, it is claimed that China is set to release a new plan this year called China Standards 2035, which I would like to modify here because China Standards 2035 started in 2018 and is already finished in 2020. But the other analyses are basically true, and some of them are with very strategic points, and also the analysis and also list something which the project experts or even SAC itself may not really realize. So basically, they believe that the standards will define how some technologies will work and their interoperabilities around the world. And experts describe standards as something that can shape the playing field and landscape for the future of the technology. And also they conclude and they point out that China will have challenges dislodging the dominance of European and US experts. So basically, it will come after the article was published. I received a lot of requests or inquiries about what is China Standards 2035 and how it influences the technologies and why China will doing so, and what is the consequences or the conclusions or the results of Standards 2035. So here I will discuss in the practical or in the as AC point of view or China's angle to report what is the project and who is doing that and how it will shape the future standardization systems in China. So that's why we pretty much cover all the of the information which have already been delivered in February. And I also added some recent or updated development for the China Standardization Strategy outline. So what is China Standards 2035? Basically, China Standards 2035 is a research project. It is to conduct research on the positioning, objectives, tasks, and implementation paths of China Standards strategy by the year of 2035. So basically, China wants to see after 15 years, after 20 years, with the fast development of China economy and technology, what kind of standard system or what is the standardization strategy will be to support such society and technology and economic development in China. And also this project, it is planned to take 2 years to develop a research report on China Standards 2035. And the project team will propose suggestions to formulate and implement the China standardization strategy. So basically, the China Standards 2035 study from the January of 2018, and it lasts 2 years. In 2020, in February 2020, the project has already published, and already the final report has already been drafted and submitted to China State Council. So who are the key players and who are in the China Standards 2035 project team? Basically, SAC is a leader, or SAC is also the entrust. So they entrust the project to the China Academy of Engineering, some China universities, and a lot of research institutes to deliver the academic research report or research process for China Standards 2035. And also the China Academy of Engineering and other research institutes also invite a lot of industry experts or standardizers to get involved in this system. So why China set up the 2035 project? So basically, China believes that China is during a fast and quick economic and social development in the last 30 years, and this trend will still last for another 10, 20, 30 years. So in this period of time, China changed from the old plant industry, plant economy to market economy, and also it become, anyway, China will become great again. So they want to, during this process, to learn more from the advanced international standardization experience, but basically that is US and Europe. And the project also want to offer think tank consultations for the State Council so they can formulate the next step of China standardization strategy. So what standardization could play in the industry and in the whole mega country industry and economy. And the ultimate goal is to make China industry and technologies more competitive in the world by the standardization strategy and the innovative and advanced China standardization system. So there are 3 tasks for China Standards 2035. Task 1 is to research on China's standardization system, methodology, and evaluation. So basically, the research team have the academic or the academic